Hello. So I am getting ready to go and meet my friend for coffee. So I thought I would do a very quick video on how I found my apartment. Okay, I actually cannot do my makeup and do this at the same time. So we're just gonna do a little bit of this. I don't think I'll be able to finish it now. I'll look different probably doing the second part. So, looking for apartments in Lyon. I will tell you like the websites I use to search for the apartment, the paper that you might need to prepare, and I will mention some of the neighborhoods that I specifically looked for apartments in them. The website I use, the first one is Lyon. Lyon is, it's really good because it has agencies, they post their ads. You find their ads on that website. You can even filter it with the criteria that you're looking for, like how many bedrooms, the location, the price point, like all of that. You can turn on the notifications, so whenever there's a post of an apartment with a description of what you want, you get an email. So that's really good. I use that a lot. And you just have to keep checking from time to time, constantly, because the moment you find an apartment and then you call them or send them an email, they'll tell you we're booked. We have enough like appointments for people to come and visit, and you might miss your chance. Okay, so this application is really good. I would really advise you to like use. It's called Jinka, and it basically puts every agency's ad on their personal website and the ads that get posted on Lyon or the posts that get on Neighbourhoods or something. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Listen. I'm not going to pronounce the name of the website right, but I'm going to have them on the screen. This application will post every ad about an apartment, and then you fix it with the criteria that you want, and you turn on the notification, and every time there's a post anywhere, Jinka will notify you, and you can just be the first to call, the first to email, and get an appointment. It has basically every real estate agency, everything. It's there. You like the ad that you like, you open it, you read more about it, and then it directs you to their website or whatever website the ad is coming from. It's just really, really good. Not sponsored, by the way. I'm just kidding. Really, seriously, Jinka is so good. For the website Lubicon or something, that website you can also still use to look for apartments, but be very, very careful because it can be a bit scammy. Like, you can't trust every appointment you get there, and it depends on what you want. If you want an agency, you want to get an apartment through an agency, so you deal with professionals, you deal with good people, hopefully, if you get a good agency. Or do you want to like just get an apartment through an individual landlord, which I didn't prefer because I was new to the place. I'm new to the country, I don't know the rules. I preferred to go through agencies and make the process as official as possible without like back and forth and me trying to figure out the logistics with a personal landlord. So that's that. And so this website has a lot of individual ads. So I would say like really be careful if you're using this website to look for apartments. I'm gonna put down in the description my favorite ones that I use. Just keep going on them, keep checking every morning, the moment you wake up, throughout the day if you can, and message and email and call. Get a phone number because most agencies, they don't reply to emails. They reply to you way later, and they'll be like, oh, it's already like in the process of, getting rented or whatever. So when you have a phone number, you can call them immediately. They will give you an appointment as fast as possible, that you'll get a better response as well. And don't worry about your French, to be honest. Like, not that I spoke French really well. It's okay. Try to learn basic words. And if the person you're talking to on the phone, they don't speak English, tell them to text you, or that you will text them, or take their number to text or whatever. So don't worry about French. And most of them really do speak English, so it's gonna be okay. Just keep trying and keep calling. So yeah, I have to go and my battery is dying. I will finish this later when I come back, okay? Bye! Hello. So I am back. Now I will mention a few things about the paper that you might need. that you will need. So basically you need to prepare these papers, just have a copy of them, have them already prepared in a folder on your computer. So whenever you find an apartment that you like, you can immediately send it to them without having to like prepare everything. So for, of course, the first one, ID card, and then you need a proof of everything. Here in France, they need a proof of your existence in life. Like the number of times I got asked for my birth certificate was intense. Not for apartment hunting though, for like bank stuff. But anyways, I'm going off the topic. I'm sorry, my camera just kept turning off and on, and it was just like I don't understand what the issue is, and I don't want to get into it now. So from my experience as a student, I needed an ID card, proof of why I'm here. So in case you're here for work, you need a copy of your contract and all that stuff. If you're here for studying, a copy of your your acceptance letter, or for how long you're going to be here, you need those. Then a proof of income, whether it's a salary you're getting monthly, savings, bank statements. If you are here to work, in your contract it should mention like how much money you'll be getting a month. That's for proof of income. And then guarantee. I used guarantee. They need a guarantor here in France. Some agencies, they need a physical guarantor. I don't know. They need a physical person, usually a French person. If you don't have that, which I don't, and most people don't, you go the online route, which you go through a website called Guarantee. This website, they will provide you with a proof of paper that they can be your guarantor. I don't know what the word is, but let's say it's guarantor. They can be your guarantor. The thing is, you will pay them yearly, depending on the how much rent you will be paying eventually when you find the apartment. So that's the negative side of it, but you really don't have much choice unless you find someone who's willing to be your guarantor for the time you're staying here. But in my case, most agencies do accept Guarantee, which is honestly like time saving, because they reply to you so fast, they get everything done so fast, and then the work just becomes between the agency and the Guarantee people, and you just receive emails, and then you pay them the amount they want you to pay, and you're done. And before you go to the apartment, let them know early on what your guarantee situation is. You will see the apartment, you will like the apartment, and then when you send them all your documents, they'll see that it's a guarantee that you have, and they will say, oh, we accept only physical. So that's a waste of your time and their time as well. So just from the beginning, some apartments in their ads, they do mention the requirements for you, of course, to apply to see the apartment, but sometimes they don't mention every detail. So if you see that they don't mention about guarantees, just ask them, because I've had this happen twice. I went to a showing and I really liked the apartment, and then they emailed me after I sent my documents, and they were like, oh no, you don't have a physical guarantee. And then I was like, but it was not mentioned in the ad. If it was, you would have saved me and yourself some time. My foot is numb. And so yeah, that's for Guarantee. I really do recommend just doing Guarantee. Yeah, those are the documents that were needed in my case. By the way, it was raining today, and my hair is just not having it because it rained. Okay, now for the location, for Lyon, I'll put a map here. For the location, the thing is here in Lyon that I like so much is their public transportation. So honestly, you do not have to worry about getting to work or to school. So for me, I didn't restrain myself to only the area where I'm going to be going to school, because the metros are amazing, the trams are amazing, the buses are amazing. You really feel like, and it's so easy to use, it connects you to everywhere in the city. So when I saw that, I was like, great, I don't have to worry about only looking for apartments around my school. So that was perfect. So I wouldn't really worry about that. Spread out, go around, see where you like, and see if you like something that's, you know, with your budget, all of it. Maybe like let your priority be just like, you know, you have a bus station nearby or a metro or a tram. That would be perfect. If you're coming to Lyon, you're in the process of looking for an apartment, I would advise going on lots and lots of walks. That's what I did. Not only do I actually really like walking, but I use that to discover a lot of areas and see how I feel. So for me, the ones I focused on was Lyon 7, Lyon 3, Lyon 6, and a little bit of Lyon 8. And Lyon 1 and 2, which are the centers. These two, because they were in the center, I didn't really want to be in the center. No. Lyon 5, 9, and 4 were way too far for me. Just not really. I liked being in the middle. Like, you know. So 7, 3, 6, and a bit of 8 were my favorite parts. And these are the ones I focused my search on. And then a little bit of 1 and 2. Again, depends on your budget, depends on what you're looking for, what kind of an apartment you want, what size do you want, how many rooms, do you want a studio? It depends on all of that. A bit of 8 is also good, a lot of residential there. 3 is central, 6 is very kind of like a bougie area. Basically, it's expensive, it's pricey. If you can afford that kind of, you know, accommodation, I would say go for it. It's a very lovely neighborhood. It's very beautiful. It's very like you're like in a different. It's like you walked into a different city. I love it. I love taking walks there. It's so pretty. For 7, the area that I would recommend kind of avoiding is Gloutier. Gloutier is kind of a problematic neighborhood. Just so I would advise to kind of like avoid that area. It's not really the safest neighborhood. So really picking what the location is, it has to be, you know, what's good for you. So walk around, discover areas as you go and see the apartment, feel the area, feel the neighborhood. It's really up to you. And what is it that you like and what is it that you want? Do you want to be near center? Do you want to be near shops? Do you prefer residential? Do you prefer only families? It depends. So for that, I would say just walk around a lot. So that's what I would say on the areas in Lyon. It's a very beautiful city and it's very comfortable to be in it. And I think the people are nicer than you would say, for example, Paris or, you know. So you don't have to worry about that. I remember when I found this apartment. People were actually really nice. When I found this apartment, I came to the neighborhood like 3 days before my appointment to see the apartment, to just see the neighborhood, because if I didn't like it or if it was off or like even just a little bit, I was gonna cancel the appointment. Like I don't mess around with how comfortable I need to feel in a place. I was in the neighborhood and I was walking around and I was literally stopping people. And then I asked them basically, what do you think of the neighborhood? Do you live here? Is it comfortable? Is it this? And you know, it's a weird question to ask. You have to do what you have to do to get the information that you need to help you make the decision that you need. So yeah, I stopped a lot of people. I've done that a lot, not just for this apartment, but I've done that a lot. I would literally be like, bonjour, excusez-moi. J'ai une question, s'il vous plaît. Tu habites ici? Just throw any French, anything. And then when you're lost, be like, do you speak English? Because that's what I did. And yeah, well, people would tell me what they think of like the neighborhood or the area or whatever. And so yeah, I did that a lot. Just ask people. Ask people you're going to be working with, ask people you're going to be in school with, ask anyone, just anywhere you go, just ask people, get as much information as you possibly can. So yeah, I really hope this video was helpful. I really do hope so. All I want to make sure to say, regardless to where you're living or where you're moving to, It's gonna be stressful, it's gonna be hard, it's gonna feel almost like impossible, but take a break when you need to, take time off when you need to, and you just gotta keep going though. You gotta keep going, you gotta keep looking. You know, I remember I was looking for an apartment for a whole month straight. Like, I was so into it and I was looking and just, I was obsessing over it. And then I got so tired and so stressed out, I stopped. I stopped the notifications because it was too much and I wasn't learning anything at school. I was going to school and I'm like on my phone the whole time, replying to emails, sending emails, leaving class just to like call an agency about an apartment. It was taking over everything. All of my focus and concentration was on this. And it was so consuming and so draining, and I had to stop. I was like, okay, we're gonna focus on school, we're gonna hang out with some friends, we're gonna meet people, we're gonna go out, and we're just gonna let things go the way they want to go. I put the phone down when I needed to. Like, whatever that's written for you, you'll find it. You really don't have to chase it, but you will find it, but you just have to keep going. And then when I got back into looking for an apartments with a kind of calmer state of mind and just calmer energy, I was able to find this apartment. And also a tip, when you do work with an agency, when you find an agency that has great apartments, they have great listings, and you'll like what they put on their website, you'll like their prices, give them your number, give them your email, show them you're interested and you're serious, and just tell them, you have anything for me, let me know. And sometimes if you have to go to the office and, you know, talk to an agent and tell him what you want, what you're looking for, and just stay in contact with them. They will send you literally everything. It was like a little bit like annoying. They were like, what's your criteria? And I sent everything. And they were sending me the weirdest stuff ever. It's like basically they had apartments they just wanted to get rid of, and they were just sending it to me. And I'm like, this has nothing to do with what, like, none of my criterias is fitting this thing you're sending me. I even told the guy, I was like, did I not send you my criteria? Like, I'm confused. And I went to the old emails and I was like, no, I did. He was just giving me a headache. Oh, this guy, we're not gonna get into it. But do keep your number, keep your email, contact agencies, and just stay in touch and let them know you are serious. That's all I wanted to say. I really do wish this was helpful. Honestly, I don't know. I did this video because I've seen a couple of comments of people saying they're gonna move to Lyon soon. They wish they can, you know, get some tips. To all of you, I really wish, like, I wish you the best, and I wish you have a smooth move and a smooth transition, and just a good experience overall. And I really hope this video helped you, and let me know if you're gonna watch this. Really do let me know. And yeah, I wish you the best. It's gonna be okay. You can do it. It's gonna be okay, trust me. No idea how stressful this was, but if I did it, anyone can. And I wish you all the best. Please let me know if this video is really helpful to you. And yeah, take care, bye. Student card, for fuck's sake. What is wrong with you? I'm gonna use my phone for this because this is pissing me off.